Okay, so now we want to talk about the retargeting ad. And I've said before that retargeting ad is one of the most, now retargeting ad is one of the best ad that you can run. In fact, it's one of the best. It is one of the cheapest that you can run as well. Retargeting ads can be very cheap, just like your visibility ad, because retargeting ad already are people that know you. So the algorithm is not doing any work to go and look for these people, because these people already exist. So because it's doing a lesser work, you spend lesser than the sales ad, right? Just like the visibility ad, you spend lesser. So for your retargeting ads, sometimes you can do at around 5,000. Sometimes you might even need to do about 10,000, depending on what your product is. But anywhere between 10,000 and 5,000 is good for your retargeting ad on a daily budget for retargeting ad. Now, how do we create a retargeting ad? I'm going to show you right away. So we're going to click create. Okay, follow me. We're going to click create. Now, we want to create a retargeting ad. When you create a retargeting ad, let me say this right here, right now. Please let me know if people are following me. Please, if you are following me, please leave it. Just drop a message. I want to know if you are following me. I want to know if you are following me. Good. If you are not seeing my screen, please check very well. My screen, please, can everybody see my screen? If my screen is small, please zoom in. It's your phone. You are using your phone, so you can pinch it in to zoom in. If you have a question, please wait till the end of the class. I'm going to leave room for questions. That's why I'm trying to finish up on time so that we can take as many questions as possible tonight. So please, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. So now, the first thing is, so we want to run retargeting ads. What you should understand is that when you're running retargeting ads, the number one thing that is most important is retargeting ads is a form of sales ad, right? Retargeting ads is a form of sales ad. So when you're running retargeting ads, basically you are using the sales objective or the engagement objective, just like I just showed you. But what is different is the audience you are targeting. Instead of using interest, age range, gender, location, you are just using your custom audience and your lookalike audience. So let me show you how it is done. So for now, for this, I'm going to use my sales ad. Let me use my sales ad. Remember, we're doing retargeting. So we're doing manual sales campaign. Okay, but this is retargeting ad. Pay attention. What makes it different, like I said, is the custom audience and the lookalike audience we are using. So let's put it here. Let's say retargeting ads, right? So once I put the name, click next. Okay, click next. All right, so we are in the second stage, which is the ad set. So we can name this one again and call it retargeting ad set. Now, of course, we're using messaging apps because we want them to message us. It's still a form of sales advert. So we come down, we're sending them to our Instagram page. Okay, that's the messaging app we're using. Then we scroll down, we are spending, let's say 10,000. Okay, spending 10,000. Then we are running this retargeting ad for 2 weeks as well. It's also a sales ad. So for 2 weeks is the barest minimum you can do. Okay, so once we set this, now this is where the work is. This is where you need to pay attention to me. Pay close attention. When we get to audience control, we're not picking any location. No. We are not using audience suggestion. No. We are going to switch to original audience. See it there. Let me close this. Can you see it here? Switch to original audience options. That is what we're going to use. We're going to use original audience. Click on use original audience. So once you click on use original audience, you will see this come. So when you click to use original audience, you will scroll down back to audience. Then you see where it says custom audiences. Can you see where it says custom audiences? Can you see where it says custom audiences? Create new. To the right side of this part, click on the create new, and then you click. Now, the first thing you create is the custom audience. You cannot create a custom audience. You cannot create a lookalike audience without a custom audience. So the first thing you are creating is custom audience. Please get this right. Now, so click on custom audience. We want to create custom audience. Now, there are different forms of custom audiences you can create. Different. Remember I said that there are how many sources? I talked about, I said you can create it from your Instagram account, right? People that follow you on your Instagram page, people that like your post, they share your post, they save your post, they follow you, they visited your profile, all those things. The same thing on your Facebook page. And I also said people that watch your videos, right? So you are seeing these sources here, meta sources. I also said you can create it from people that maybe you have your phone number list or email list. That is what is called customer list here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one by one how to create all these audiences one by one. Let's start with Instagram account. So I'm going to click Instagram account and then click next. When I click Instagram account, I will be able to select my Instagram account should be here, of course, at the top. Okay, then events. What does it mean? Events means that this audience that you're trying to create, what exactly must these people have carried out? What activity, what event must they have carried out before you that you want to capture? What is the activity you are trying to capture? Now, number one here, there are a lot of activities. I will read them out and explain. Number one is that I want to capture people who are following my account, people who are just following me. I don't want anybody that has unfollowed me. I don't want people that like anything. As long as they are following me, those are the people I only want. That is not what I want you to do. That one it will not work for people that have low number of followers. The second one, I want to capture people that have visited my profile, or these people they've taken action on my post or my former advert, or they've liked my post, or they commented on my post, or they saved my post, or they swipe on my carousel, or they tap any button on my Instagram page, or they shared my post. This is the second one. If you have less than 1,000 followers or less than 5,000 followers, this second one is what you should use. This second one is what you should use. Now, the third one is strictly, I want to capture everybody that visited my Instagram profile, regardless of whatever they have done. As long as they visited my Instagram profile, I want to capture them, right? You can also use this third one. If you have less than 5,000 followers, you can also use either the second one or the third one. Now, the fourth one is saying that I want to capture people that have engaged on my post and my advert. Only my post and my advert. I don't care if they don't need to, as long as they have engaged on my post or my advert, those are the only people I want. I don't want people that visited my profile. People that only have engaged on my post or my advert, they've commented, they've liked. This is for people that have large accounts and large engagement. Now, the fifth one is that I want people that have sent me messages. You know that there are certain times that you are doing promo and people are messaging you in your DM. A lot of DMs are coming in from your adverts. You can actually run another advert that is targeted at people that sent you messages only. So the people that will be seeing that advert are every, so that right now, if I want to do an advert for cohort 3, I'm going to create an audience out of people that sent me DMs. A lot of you sent me DMs and eventually did not pay for the course. So I'm going to be able to target them now. They will be seeing my advert and I'll be telling them that cohort 3 is. So what I do, now let me explain this. Let me explain this quickly. You see, when you are running retargeting ads, your content, the content that you are using, the video you are using must match what the people that you are targeting. It must match what you are doing. It is retargeting. Remember that you are not selling to new people. You are selling to people that know you. So when you are doing the video for retargeting ad, you are saying something like, I know that for some of us that did not attend, or some of us that were not part of our sales, and you still want to buy from us, we are opening up our sales again for just 2 days, for just 48 hours, you can buy from us. If you did not take part in the sales, you can buy from us now. So you are doing a sort of reminder. So your retargeting content must be a reminder video, reminding them. So if I want to do retargeting now for people who sent me DM, I will say something like, all right, so if you were not part of cohort 2 and you missed it somehow and you want to be part of cohort 3, you need to register right now. If you sent me a message about joining cohort 2, but you could not, and now cohort 3 is available, you can join. That is a content. I'm reminding them that come, cohort 3 is open, no, come and join. So that is how to do retargeting ad. So you don't use the same content you are using for your sales ad. You don't necessarily have to repeat it for retargeting ads. Now, let me also say that when you are running retargeting ads, the first thing that you must understand is that there is a way this thing works. You start with your visibility ad. Your visibility ad is running on for 1 month, right? Your sales ad is running again 2 weeks. Then after your sales ad is when you run retargeting ad. You don't run sales and retargeting ads together. Or so after like your sales ads have maybe expired for like 2 weeks, then you start retargeting ads to remind people that did not take action during the sales ad. That is how to build a strategy for marketing. You don't just run ad anytime and say I'm sales. No. That is how to run ads to get results. I hope you are following me. So now we're going to choose. So the last one here is people who have saved my post. Some of us, you have a lot of people save your post. They save your post. Do you know that you can run ads to them? I have this type of audience and I also reach out to them with some of my offers. You can do that as well. Now you can create as many of these events as you want to. You can create each of the events if you want to. You can just focus on one. Now, the one that encapsulates everything is either number 2 or number 3. So I'm going to use, for this one, I'm going to use number 2, and then I'm going to click. Now, the audience retention has to be 365 days. What does it mean? That this audience I'm trying to capture, I want to capture people within the last 1 year. Within the last 1 year. So that, because that will give you a good number, a large size. So 365 days should be your retention day. Okay. After you have done that, name the audience. Let's call it BizLift Consult IG audience. Okay. And then I click on create audience. I click on create audience, and then my audience is created. Now, I'm not going to click done. Immediately I finish creating my custom audience, you will see this screen like this. When you see this screen, what they're asking you to do is, they're asking you, they said your custom audience was created. Create a lookalike audience. Create an ad. Create another custom audience. Let's click create a lookalike audience. So immediately we are creating our lookalike audience. Are you following me? So now, how do you create your lookalike audience? By default, at the top, the source is going to be the custom audience we just created. BizLift IG audience, that's the source. Now, the audience location for lookalike audience, you cannot target specific states. You can't say Lagos, it won't work. You can only target countries. And I will advise you, please, when you are creating your lookalike audience, create it for your country. So if I'm in Nigeria and I want to create my lookalike audience, I will create it for Nigeria. If I'm in Ghana, I'll create it for Ghana. If I'm in Thailand, I'll create it for Thailand. Wherever it is that I have majority of my leads or my audiences. Now, it's not based on the country that you are in, but it's also based on where you have, where majority of people that buy from you are. If they're in Nigeria, you create it for Nigeria. So I'm creating mine for Nigeria. Now, once I click on, the next thing I'll see here is select audience size. Now, number of lookalike audience is 1. If you choose more than 1, it will duplicate itself. So you need only 1. So click 1 as the number of audience. Then this thing, this 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10. Now look at this number. I'm going to highlight it. Look at this 604.9K. Keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on it. If I increase this thing, can you see it has gone to 2.4 million? Can you see? It has gone to 4.2 million now. But let me tell you the truth. Don't use it to 7%. I know you are tempted to. Don't use it more than, at most, 2%. If you want best result, 1%. 1% to 2%. Why do I say that? Now, do you know something called probability? There's something called the rule of probability, right? And they said that that rule says that the probability of error in something that is large is higher than the probability of error in something that is small. If you carry a bag of beans, the probability that there is sand and stone in a bag of beans is larger compared to the probability that there is dirt in a cup of beans, right? You understand that thing? So it means that if I increase this thing to 10, the probability of error is large because this thing is automated. This thing is an AI, so you can't depend on it totally. So to reduce the margin for error, keep it between 1% and 2% or 2%, anyone. Once you're done, click on create audience, and then your custom audience will be created. Can you see it here? You can see it here. You can see your custom audience here. This is the first custom audience. This is the lookalike audience. Now, let's create another custom audience. Click on create new again, and then click custom audience. Okay? Now, let's create an audience out of people that watch our videos. Okay? People that watch video. So click on video, and then click next. Now, when you click next, you will see this page. This page, you will see it like this: create a video engagement custom audience. Now, engagement, choose an engagement type, click on it. Now, you want to create an audience out of people that have watched at least 10 seconds of your video. So click at least 10 seconds of your video. Immediately you click that, you will see it here. You will see it at the right corner on top. You will see something called select videos. It's in blue. Select videos. Click on it. It will open up your page and you'll be able to see all your videos. Now, on the left side, you will see something called video sources. So let's go to Instagram professional account. I don't have any video on my Facebook. I only have videos on my Instagram page. Now, this is a new page. This is not my main page. This is our consulting page where we do other things aside from running ads. This is our consulting page where we shoot videos for people. We create content for people. You send your product to us, you pay us, and we create amazing product videos. Amazing. We have models that do a lot of things for us. So that is what we do on this page. So now look at it here. You can see it here. So these are our videos. So now, can you see the views? 2,525, 555, 968, 1,000. So I will just select all these videos. Select them. We don't have so much here. So I'm just going to select all these ones, right? Let's check page 2. Do I have more here? So I'll select all the videos because I don't have plenty of them. So I've selected, let's check page 3. I will select all the videos. I've selected everything, right? You see where I'm changing the page here. Page 2, page 3, you can see it is very small here. Once I've selected all the videos, I will click confirm. At the bottom right, I'll click confirm. Then I will name, of course, the audience retention is also 365 days. Audience name, I will just call it BizLift Consult Video Audience, right? Video audience. So I'll click create audience. Then I will click immediately again, create a lookalike audience. Don't forget. So once I do that, put the location to be Nigeria, select Nigeria. Okay. Don't forget you can watch the videos again. If I'm too fast, you can watch the video again. After you have done this, your number of lookalike audience is 1. You can take the bar up to about 2%, then click on create audience. Now, it's giving us an error. Why is it giving us that error? Let's look at why. Let's change this to 1%. Fine. Create audience, still giving us an error. Let's see why it's giving us an error. Okay, create audience. So we're getting an error for one reason or the other. Maybe because the posts are not, a lot of the videos are collaborated videos. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But normally it should not give you an error. You should be able to create the lookalike audience like that. Okay, so let's just leave it as that. We've created the custom audience. We can still use it without the lookalike audience. But yours might not give you that error. So please, yours might not give you that error. So now let's go to create new again. Okay, I hope you are following me. Let's go to create new again. Let's click on custom audience again. Let's create a custom audience for people that have, let's do this one for people that email list, phone numbers, right? Email list and phone numbers. Let's do that. So we're going to click on customer list, right? Customer list, and then click next. For those of you that sell courses, right? You sell courses and you sold your courses to a number of people, a good number of people. When I say a good number of people, above 1,000, I mean, you have emails above 1,000 emails. You can use this method to actually do retargeting. It can work for you. Let me show you what to do. Now, what you need to do is that you need to have all those phone numbers, all those emails, you need to have them in something called a CSV document. A CSV document is called a comma-separated vector or something like that. That's the meaning. So a CSV document or a text document. So once you have arranged your phone numbers, emails, and all those things in that document, the next thing you want to do is you can click next, or if you are using a platform like MailChimp, if you have an email platform like MailChimp, you can import your customer list from MailChimp directly. You can just do that from here, but I don't have that. I'm going to click next. Now, I want to upload my customer list. So I'm going to click upload file. Then I will look for the file. Let me look for one. I think I have something on sales. I have something from my seller. For those of you that use Seller, if you sell courses and you use Seller, you can actually copy your customer list from Seller. Okay, I'm looking for mine. Let me check. It should be on my downloads. Sorry, just a minute. I hope I've not deleted it. So I think I've deleted it. Let me see if I can get one document. Okay, I think I've deleted it, but it's pretty much very simple. Once you upload the file, right, it will just take you, it will just upload the file for you. And then once the audiences are uploaded, you can just create the audience. It's pretty much very simple. I had to clear my system, so I think I probably deleted that particular file. Let me see if I can pick it out for my seller. Let me quickly look at something. Just a minute. I just want to see if I can export something quickly from seller. Just a minute. I want to see if I can quickly do this because I really love to show us how it works. Let's go to all product. Let me look for the ads targeting code 2. Let me see if I can see it. Ads targeting code 2. Yeah, I'm going to go to view sales. Yeah, so I'm going to export my data. Okay, so I've exported my data right here. So it's here already. So now let's go to yes. So we're back here now. So I'm going to click on upload file. Then I'm going to click this, then upload, you can see. So this is what I'm doing now. So name of audience, let me call it seller cohort 2 audience. So once I've done this, I accept, then I click next. So it's going to upload all the audience. Click on import and create, right? Import and create. So it's going to import. It's saying something went wrong. Upload again. No, not value. No. No. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Email address, date of birth. No date of birth. Do not upload. Just email address, import and create, upload anyway. Okay, so I think there's something wrong with this account because I've done this multiple times with my other account. Let me see if I can I like to show that these things work so that somebody does not think that does this thing does not work. No, it does work. So let me go here and show us how to do it. Please just follow me. Just follow me closely. Let's go to audiences. Okay. Please follow me. I want to show you that custom audience again. Please just follow me. Just follow me. I need to show you how it is done. Just that's the last one I'm showing us before I take questions for tonight. Okay. Create audience, custom audience, customer list. Next. Then we go to next, upload. I just want to confirm that it's that account that has an issue. Let's just call it. Let's call it quote to list. Okay. Then next, import and create, so that you see that. Can you see that it has worked? Can you see? It says your customer list is hashed and uploaded. 525 rows uploaded. You can see. Then I can create my lookalike audience immediately, and then I put Nigeria, right? Then I can do 2% and then click create audience. Can you see that my audience has been created? So this actually does work, right? I just proved to you that this actually it works. So once you are done with this, continue your adverts the same way you will continue your sales advert. Now, do not use age range or gender again. Once you are using custom audience, the age range, gender, location is already embedded inside the custom audience. No need for you to use any of these other things again. The only thing you want to do is specify the placement and then pick the content for your ad, and you can publish your ad. Please, let me unmute. Let me allow people to chat. Do you understand what I just explained? I understand what you just explained. Do you understand? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Great. I see I understand. Yes, perfecto. Good. I do understand. Awesome. 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 I'm going to leave room for people that have questions very soon. Okay. Just so this is everything that I want to show you. This is all that you need. These 3 ads, if you run these 3 ads, let me say this right now. Somebody saying it's getting harder. That's why I separated this video. I separated this video because I really wanted us to, so that you can watch this video on its own when you want to do your retargeting, right? You can watch this video on its own. So now, somebody saying I keep picking Instagram. It's just an example. That's why. Okay? It's just an example. That's why. Okay? You can watch the video again. If you don't understand the custom audience and the lookalike, watch it, pause it, follow me, and and you can get it. Okay. What ad can I send people to website? I'm going to talk about all these things. If you are interested in all those things, you can always, I'll talk about what to do in that case. Somebody saying here, for customer list, can you use just one identifier? You have the email addresses only. Yeah, you can use only the email addresses. Then can you use different custom and lookalike audience on one ad? Yes, you can. You can use your video. You can use all of them in one ad. Yes, you can. Okay, you can. All right. So thank you so much. We are done for today, but I want to take questions. But before that, is promo if you want to set all of it for us. Yeah, I can set all of it for you. I'm going to talk about that later after I've taken questions. Okay, so if you have questions, please raise your hand. I'm going to be taking questions right now. Okay, I'm going to be taking questions. I'll just ask you to unmute, and then I'm going to be taking questions. Let me see those that have their hands raised. Sorry, let me just stop my sharing for now first. Okay, let's start with Kate. Please unmute your mic. Let me see if I can. Okay, sorry, just a minute. Let me help us to unmute. Security. Yeah. Okay, Kate, please unmute your mic and.
Good evening, Biz Dave.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed your class, but I have one question.
Okay.
Okay, the question is this. I want to run an advert for an e-commerce website. When I get to that stage of ad set, I try to upload with Carousel, but I find it difficult to do that. I can't upload with Carousel. I can't post links. Please, what do I?
What objective did you use?
Sales.
So if you're using sales objective, you most likely have to use a video. And if you choose messaging apps, did you choose messaging apps or what was your conversion location?
Messaging apps.
If you use messaging apps, you have to use a video. I'm not sure you can use Carousel. Sometimes Carousel is slowly fading away. So most of these ad objectives do not allow Carousel. I would always tell you 80% of the time or 90% of the time, please use videos for your adverts. They'll help you a whole lot. Why? Because you can, while people are watching the videos and you're making sales, you can still always create an audience out of them. So even if they don't buy now, I create an audience, I still keep retargeting them over and over again. I can make a sale out of them. So I hope that answers your question. Oludare, please can you unmute? Once I answer you, please drop your hand so that other people can raise. I can know how many people is remaining. Please, we have quite a number of people. Oludare, please ask your question.
Hello. Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello, Master. Hello.
Go ahead, I can hear you, please.
Hello. Yeah. So I've run a ad before, but the issue with this is that I want to know, is there a specific time allotted to respond ad? Because I created a video, it's close to like 3 minutes. So it didn't pick up unless I have to edit. And
Okay.
precisely, is it only on Facebook that is because I like creating advert on Facebook more than on Instagram. But I discovered that there's a specific minute for Instagram and Facebook. So I want to know more about that.
Okay, thank you. So for time frame, I like to always say that the first thing you need to do is your videos or content you're using for your ad must be at max 90 seconds. That is 1 minute, 30 seconds. If it's beyond that, you most likely not get people turning up for your whatever your offer is, because nobody has the time to watch a long video. In fact, for most of the brands that we do things for, create content for or something, we work on scripts that are less than 90 seconds so that people can they can know what exactly the product is about, what you're trying to sell to them, and they can let you know whether they're interested or not. It's pretty much that simple. So let's have Odunola.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thanks for the teaching. Okay, so my question, some of my question, you already answered in Kate's question. I just want to add this. Okay, in the case whereby I want to sell my products, maybe I have multiple products and I want to attach the price to each product. So does it mean that I cannot select, will I like post everything? Maybe I have 25 products I want to sell, but I want to keep attaching the price to it. Will I have to post it on my page first? And it's going to be a form of carousel. Like, is it possible that way?
Like I said to the other person, carousel ad is almost, I wouldn't advise it, but what I can say is if you have more than, like you have variety of products, you can do something called a product slide. So you can be showing some of the products with their prices, while they swipe and all that. You can do like maybe 10 products per video. So when you show 10 products with their prices, then you can have multiple videos, right? So that means you have to create multiple campaigns for each of your videos. So if you have 50 products, 10 products per video, so that means you will have five videos. That means you have to create 5 campaigns. And for each of these 5 campaigns, you cannot use the same, you don't need to use the same objective. You can use If it's a sales, if it's sales that you're trying to do, then you have to use engagement for some, use sales for some, that way. Now, let me also say, based on this question that she asked, let me also say that it's important for us to understand that when you are running ads, as an expert that I've taught you tonight, do not ask, do not run one campaign and expect that one campaign will give you results. If you are running sales, the only campaign that you can run one for is visibility. When you are running sales campaign, you cannot do one campaign and expect to get all the money from it. All these people that are saying they are making millions, they didn't do it with one campaign. So for sales, you need to run at least 3 to 5 campaigns. So by the time you calculate how much you are spending, now the reason why you have to do that at the start is because you must understand. Now, if I share my screen and show you one of my clients' adverts, we are currently running 4 campaigns and we're spending about 50,000 naira daily altogether. So she said, oh, 50,000 is what I have to spend daily. So I split that money amongst 4 campaigns. Now, out of these 4 campaigns, we have some of them that are already picking up very well, while some of them are not. Like today now, I had to turn off one of the campaigns because it wasn't picking up well. So you need to, the only way you are able to understand what works for you is when you have multiple campaigns and you can learn from your ad that way. All right, I hope I've answered Odola. Let's have ask Mal.
Yes, please, I have one question.
No, I can't. Just one question.
One more question, sorry.
We have 26 people that are still here. I can't take more than one question. Ask Mal, please unmute. Let me have your question.
Good evening, sir. So
Good
my question.
Hello.
I can hear you. Good evening.
Hello.
Please, if you have not been asked to unmute, please mute your mic, please. We're already answering somebody. All right.
Okay.
Ask Mal, please go ahead.
Running sponsor ad, but the page I'm using.
I can barely hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yes, I said I'm running a sponsor ad, but the page name that is linked to my Instagram is different from my Instagram name. The name of my old
Doesn't matter.
page. I know business.
Doesn't matter.
Can I open a new? Okay, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The page name that is linked to my Instagram is not my page, it's my brother's name. So and it doesn't show in your ad, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't show in your ad, so no need to bother. All right.
Okay.
Mercy, please unmute. Let's have you. Mercy, please unmute.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so thank you for the class. I have 2 questions and I'm going to be really fast. One, can I run 2 ads simultaneously? Like
you can
say,
just ask one question. One question.
Okay, maybe I should ask the other question then. Okay, can I have can I have different accounts on Instagram linked to just one Facebook page, or I have to open a page for every Instagram account?
Every Instagram page is linked to a Facebook page. You can't link multiple Instagram pages to one Facebook page. No, it doesn't work.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Cherry, please unmute and ask your question.
Okay, good evening, sir. Thank you for the class. So the issue I'm having is that when I create a prepaid account, the account spending limit for the account is been reducing. Like there was this particular I was able to create like 3 ad accounts, prepaid ad accounts. So the first time it was 300 and something thousand. But by the second one, it had dropped to 60. By the third time I created the third one, it became 4,000. Okay, and so right now, any other account I'm creating now is like really low. And so it's like I can't, like, what am I doing with 4,000 naira? I can't even do anything with it. Okay. So I'm asking if there's a way to increase prepaid account spending limit. Because they keep, whenever I go to the overview, they keep telling me, right now it's staring at me in the face. The one they told me that I've spent 2,000, now that it's remaining only 2,000. And
okay, let me answer.
I don't know, so it's a big challenge for me. All right, thank you.
Answer you. I get your point already. Let me answer you. Now, when you create a prepaid ad account, there's nothing called a spending limit. The spending limit is based on the money you have in your ad account. spending limit, when the spending limit means that how much is left. How much is left in your account that you have to run ads. So the only thing you need to do is to keep adding money to your account. Add money to your, as long as they are not stopping you from adding money to your account. If they are stopping you from adding money to your account, then that's the problem. But if they're not stopping you, which I know cannot happen, add any amount you want to add to your account, run your ads. When your ad has started running, the spending limit will be reducing because you are using money. So as you use money, the spending limit drops. That's what it means. So there's nothing like spending limit for a prepaid ad account. I hope that answers you. Dummy sets, please.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Dummy set, please unmute your mic. We have a lot more people, and I want to take see how many I can take.
Hello.
All right.
Sets,
Thank you
please
so
go
much
ahead.
for the classes.
All
Can
right.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much for the classes. My question is as regard to targeting.
Okay.
Firstly, if my followers are not actually the people that maybe I look at my followers, these are not the people that I know that I want them to buy these products from me, all right? So I do solar energy business. So how will I go about this targeting? Because I discovered that looking at those, should I just focus on trying to get people that will be interested in what I'm selling and keep running adverts to those type of people and forget my followers? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Go ahead. So you
Eh,
don't want the people that are following you are not the people you want. Is that what you're saying? Can you rephrase your question?
Okay. This is my experience. I run adverts recently. Two adverts actually. Facebook was pushing this advert to a particular set of people that their age are very low. Like, I know that these people cannot afford solar. So I went and started another one. I increased the age. But I discovered that Facebook will leave the people I'm targeting. It will keep pushing it to a particular location, and that most of my followers are from that particular location. But those are not the people that I'm targeting. I don't know.
Does
It's a followers have influence?
I think it's a problem of your interest. It's a problem of your targeting. It's nothing serious. It's a problem of your targeting. If you work on your targeting well, you get a better result. It's a problem of your targeting. So I think you should just go and implement this class. EC Dags.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
EC Dags, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to ask, when doing retargeting, if we use websites as one of our sources, can we focus on website visitors from outside Nigeria, while the other retargeting options we do focus on Nigeria? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
So the requirement to use website is you have pixels installed on your website. So if you have pixels installed on your website, you can use website. But the thing now is, if you're now creating the retargeting, the audience to be a different location other than where you operate from or where you reach out to, basically, get ready for a bit of, I did it recently. For this particular cohort too, I did a custom audience. And in my lookalike audience, I chose Ghana. I wanted to, because I know that I have people in Ghana, so I wanted to see if my lookalike audience will. I chose Ghana, and then I was sending them to WhatsApp. Right, I got a lot of messages from my customer rep that they were getting a lot of messages from people in India, a lot of messages, video calls. They were actually bugging us with video calls from India. They were not interested in paying. So I now noticed that what happened was because I used a different, in fact, I didn't even use India, I used Ghana. So I'm wondering how Ghana turned to giving me Indian people. So what I did was turn off that, and then I focused on Nigeria alone, and then everything went back to normal. So I think from my experience, using a different location for your custom audience might outrightly give you something like you're asking the AI to do something almost very impossible. They're not that intelligent at that level yet. I don't think so. So that's my response. So I think you should just focus on Nigeria for both of your custom audiences and your lookalike audiences. I hope that answers you. iPhone, who is iPhone?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Who is iPhone? iPhone. Please, we need to do fast. We have a few more minutes to iPhone on mute. I don't know who iPhone is on mute. Okay. Let me take Stephanie Apore. I don't know if I got that right. Stephanie, please ask your question. Please unmute.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. My question is, like, if you are running ads for people, how do you report these ads that you've run on the ad manager? Like, how do you explain the results to your clients?
How do you explain the results?
Yes, like the results you get from the ads.
So the thing is, I think this thing works differently for agencies. I have it somewhere in my heart to do something for agencies, but I'm still trying to look at it if I have a lot of people that would be interested in it, something for agents, because you see, for agencies, it's a bit different, right? The training is a bit different for agencies. It's not just only about running the ads, but when you want to report ads to your customer, what I do is I do a screen record of my dashboard. Now, usually a lot of agencies make the mistake of sending ads to, they use their own ad accounts for customers. I think it's wrong because one, there are dividends for using your ad account to run ads. So if you want to, what's the word now? If you want to report ad, if you use the client's ad account, it's easier for you to like show the client, do a screen record of it, and then tell the client to confirm on their end, what are the important things, right? What are the important things you look out for? Now, let me say this because of the question she has asked. Let me say this very well. I've seen somebody already typing, how do you confirm that your ad is working? Now, what do you set your ad for? You set your ad for visibility. When you set your ad for visibility, what are you looking out for? You're looking out for people who are going to engage, right? You're looking out for profile visits. You're looking out for reach. So when you're checking the result of your ad, you look at the reach. How many reach am I getting? How much am I paying per the number of people that are visiting my profile or watching my video? How much am I paying? You necessarily need to pay very low for that. The moment you are paying very high, you know that something is wrong somewhere. So look out for the reach. Am I reaching a lot of people, right? How much am I spending? How much have I spent for the ad? Those are the things you need to look out for. If you're running a sales ad, right? People are going to message you. How much are you paying per the number of people that are messaging you? So if I'm paying, let's say 700 Naira, how many messages have I gotten? Oh, I've gotten 10 messages and I'm paying 700 Naira. Is that good for us? How many sales have we made based on the number of people that have messaged us? How many sales have we made? So these are the numbers you need to look at to really be sure that, yes, we're getting results, right? These are the questions I ask my clients. Are you getting messages? Oh, I'm getting messages. Okay, what is the quality of the message? That is also very important. Are there people just coming to say, fine girl, how are you? Or are there people coming to say, I'm interested in this. Can I call you? Can I come to your physical store? I'm interested about this. Can you tell me more about it? So you need to understand the quality of the messages you're getting as well. That's how you judge whether your ad is working well or not. Also, look at the number of people you are reaching compared to the number of people that are messaging you. All right. If it's also a retargeting, same thing. So these are the things I think you look out for. So once you're done, if you want to report, you report based on, these are the number of messages we're able to generate. We're able to generate this number of profile visits within that time. We're able to generate this number of reach, this number of impression. And then what are the key results, right? Now, when you run ads for people, you want to tell them the meaning of the results. What does it mean, right? What does it mean, right? So what it means is that focus on men more. Based on the results we saw from your ad, you need to focus on more women because your ad was getting engaged by women, right? So these are some of the things you need to understand. Focus on this age range. That's how you learn from your ad, okay?
Thank you very much.
That answers your question. Bumi, please unmute.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, so my question is, For the sales ad and retargeting, you said we should always do 2 weeks, but if I don't have up to that amount, like let's say 2 weeks will probably cost me 140K, and I don't have up to that, can I just can I not set an end date for the ad?
So in not setting an end date, that is you probably shying away from doing 2 weeks. But anyway, what I'm going to say is, if you are not boxed up enough as a business owner for sales ads, run your visibility ad and get the result and be okay with it. Knowing that visibility ad will also bring you a level of sales. Run your visibility ad. But because if you want to do sales ad, I will tell you that you must spend around 10,000 and above right now. Ads are not cheap. I'm telling you the fact. I'm not going to come here and tell you you can spend 1,000 naira, you can make 1 million. Never. I will not do that in my lifetime. So I will tell you the truth. Ads are expensive right now. People that are spending more are getting results. It's a no-brainer. You spend more, you get results. It's a no-brainer. So I think that answers your question. Felix.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good evening.
Felix.
For my question, for the ad account, although this is my first time, I tried to add funds, but from the what do they call it? Tried to add funds, but the link did not show.
The what did not show?
The continue link from PayU. Did not
Where
come
did you
out.
try to do it?
From Nigeria, Lagos.
I'm in a class.
I mean where? On your ads manager, on your laptop, or where exactly?
My laptop.
So I think you should check your browser. So the continue link is supposed to be a pop-up. So maybe your browser has a pop-up, it stops pop-up. So you might need to approve that it allows pop-up. So once it allows it, it should show by default. If that does not work, then try to fund from your Instagram and see if it works. Or use the Meta Ads Manager app to fund. That also works.
But the Meta Ads Manager app, to be from my phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Favor, please go ahead with your question. Favor, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, my the way you taught us running the ad is actually my first time of hearing about it, because I always do boost posts. So now, while we were teaching, I went straight to see if I can put it into practice. But now, Facebook is actually now telling me how much I am going to spend and the durability of my ad. And that when I check what I want to advertise, it's not really, it doesn't match. If I want to advertise slippers,
How much are they telling you?
Facebook said I should pay $15 per day, like for 10 days.
They can't tell you how much to spend, right?
See, I don't know if there's a way I will screen grab it.
They can't tell you how much to spend. How much did you enter into the, how much did you enter in the budget?
In the what?
How much did you enter into the budget space?
I don't think I wrote anything there.
So just put in how much you want to spend. I don't think this is just put in how much. It's not an issue. They can't by force you to spend it. Put in how much you want to spend, and that's it.
All right, thank you.
All right.
That's all. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Let me have Miles. Miles, please on mute.
Good evening, boss.
Good evening.
Yeah, my question is, I don't know if I'm running visibility ads. I don't know, is it better to just like run visibility ads for at least a month? And maybe when you want to do the sales ad, you just do like a week if you don't have up to that 140 for 2 weeks. I don't know if it's still going to bring like some outcomes out of that.
So the thing is,
or it's better to just like reduce the visibility and just do weeks on sales.
Like what I said to the other person that asked the same question is, you can't, this thing, because of how this platform works, most time you set 1 week for your adverts. It's on the 4th day that the advert starts giving you results, and then you must have. So it happens like that. It can happen. Sometimes you set up an ad and immediately, like after you finish setting up, you start getting results. And sometimes it might take a few days. So if you run 1 week, how do you now meet up with the whole thing? So that's why I said 2 weeks is the minimum. If you cannot do that, then your visibility advert is as powerful as, if you use a good content, it's as powerful as giving you results. It's as powerful as.
Okay.
All right, Stella.
Okay, no problem. Very much.
Stella, those that are raising up their hand in
evening.
the comment section, I can't take you from there.
Good evening.
There's a way to raise your hand on this platform. Yeah, good evening, Stella. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so to ensure that the ads does not show to your competition, especially when you select the niche, it kind of automatically reaches them too. Then also for perishable foods that are restricted to a certain state alone, you said the lookalike audience, you have to pick a country. So how does that work? And then for businesses that use websites, do you advise we use website objectives or still messages?
Okay, that's 3 questions in one. Number one, there's nothing like targeting your competitors. I don't know where we got that idea. I don't know who thought that idea or who brought it up. There's nothing like targeting your competitors. Your competitors.
No, I don't mean targeting your competitors.
I understand what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
when
Just
you.
hold on. I understand what you're saying. You're saying that when you run your ad, your competitors are seeing your ad. I understand what you're saying. It's not the first time I'm hearing that question. So I heard it in quote 2 and in quote 1, and I explained the same thing I explained is what I'm going to say now. When you say competitors, these people also have interest in that thing, even though they said it, they have interest in it. So if, in fact, for me, if my ad is showing if my competitors are seeing my ad, it means that my ad is working for me, because that means somebody who has interest in that thing is seeing the ad. Now, a lot of us don't understand how does Instagram show ad to people? How does Facebook show ad to people? It's based on their activity. It's not based on what they sell, whether they are competitors. So sometimes you run ads, people, that's why I said target people that are actively looking for that thing. Now, that I sell things or that I do something that has to do with digital marketing, does not mean that everything I'm searching online is digital marketing. So most of the ads I see are not ads about digital marketing. Trust me, most of the ads I see are ads about clothes, because I'm the type of person that like things like that. So most of the ads I see are things like that. So it's based on what your activity is online. That's how you see ads. You know that you sell clothes or you sell whatever it is you sell. If you check online, that you might be interested in are not exactly what you sell. So I don't think that ideology is 100% correct. So run your ads. That's why I said let it be a mix of lifestyle, a mix of your niche. The reason why it has to be a mix of your niche is because you are looking for people actively searching for that item. The other question about websites, I don't know if lookalike does not work based on the perishable things that you sell for those places, then I think you should maybe not use lookalike and just use your custom, right? But you can always try it and see how it works. That's how this thing runs. Give it a try. Did it work for you? Were there issues using it? Then you can understand. Sometimes you use it and you don't have any issues with using it. I hope that answers your question. Olu, please unmute.
Please, good evening. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please, my question is, I'm actually a member, but I wanted to try the one you said yesterday that we can do can't buy Nigerian currency.
Struggling to hear what you're saying exactly.
Like, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying that concerning the ad money, the payment for ads, I tried in the Nigerian account. So, but when I was trying to put money in there today, it was saying, well, because it's like I opened the account here, so I don't have a number because like a broad number, account, but it's a Nigerian account, Starling. So because of that, I don't think I was able to put money inside. So my question now is, I don't know if it's actually cheaper to use Nigerian account or it doesn't really matter, even if it is here or Nigeria is the same amount. And secondly, if I have to do that, since I've not been able to put money in a Nigerian account, can I change it back to where I live or it's not possible?
Okay. So the thing is, if you're outside Nigeria and you're trying to use the Naira ad account to add money, you might need somebody in Nigeria to help you, because they will send an OTP to the phone number that is connected to the account so that you can confirm the payment. And if that's not possible, you might not be able to use it. But the other thing is you cannot switch ad account. You can only create a new one. So the only thing you can do is to create another ad account in the currency that you know you have access to, and you can run your ads from that point. I hope that answers your question. Chinonyelum, I hope I got that correctly. Chinonyelum, please ask your question. I can't take all the questions. I have 34 hands that are raised, but I can't take every question. So I'm going to just try to take, this is already 10, 16. I'll try to take about 5 more questions, and that will be that for tonight.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Please unmute.
Hey. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes.
I think your network is bad, so maybe you, let me take somebody else. I can't hear you. Your network is bad.
Hello.
I can't hear you.
Hello.
So, what do you think should be a good performance?
I can't hear you, Chinoye. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you clearly. I can't hear you. Kenny's Holmes.
Hello.
Please wait till you are called. Let's be orderly with this thing. Wait till you are called. Kenny's home, please.
Okay, I would like to find out, for those of us who do real estate, is it are we supposed to pick the special ad requirements aspect of it?
No, you're not. You're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Deeds, please unmute. Deeds.
Okay, good evening. Thank you so much for the class. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was trying to confirm that the ad account that I had created on Facebook was linked to my Instagram. And when I went on Instagram, it was telling me something went wrong. So I tried to create a new ads account on Facebook, and the create a new ad account feature is not active. So the first and the last are not active, just the request access to an ad account. And I'm wondering why that is.
So you might not be able to create an ad account on that particular business manager account again. So what you need to do is, if you have another business manager account, most likely you might, I'm not sure you'll be able to do this on your own, but maybe you can reach out to me and we can see what we can do to fix out something, because it's a bit of it's not something that is peculiar. It's not something that is really popular. It's something that is very strange. So when it happens like that, you have to find a way to use it, or you might have to like forgo that entire Facebook account. But let's see if there's still a way around it. Most times there usually is a way, but if not, then we'll have to use another Facebook account.
Okay, so what is the reason behind me not being able to link the ad accounts to my Instagram account?
You're not doing it well. There can't be any reason wrong. Maybe you're not doing it well.
So I went to the business tools, right? And I clicked on that, on the ad payment, and
I can't be taking your responses here. I just think you're not doing it well. So that's just the thing. So we have a lot of people to respond to, please.
Okay, thank you.
Chidima, please unmute. Chidima, please unmute. There's a queue on this thing. The way this platform works, there's a queue.
Hello,
so
good
I'm seeing the
evening.
names. Good evening, Chidima. Ask your question.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'm fine. Yes, please. So yesterday I tried running. Before yesterday, I tried running ad, and then I put for them to send messages on WhatsApp.
Okay.
and we had like a lot of messages. Yesterday, I used the same method you taught to run ad, even better. But now, because my WhatsApp I'm the one controlling my WhatsApp, I don't want so much messages on my WhatsApp. Is it possible to run ad on Facebook, from Facebook, and redirect the messages to go to my Instagram DM? Because I have a representative there that can answer them.
Okay, this is good. So this is good. So now, two options you can do. One, you can send people to, you can use another, you can actually add multiple WhatsApp numbers to the ad. So you can add another WhatsApp number that is maybe a phone that you give your staff to use, and then they can be sending messages there and the rep can be answering there. Or you can, like you said, create another campaign that sends people to Instagram so that your rep can be answering people on Instagram. But I think I like the fact that you can easily, who is sharing screen? Okay, so like you can easily just, I like the part that you can add other WhatsApp numbers and use that. I hope that answers Chidima. This is
yes, thank you.
This is you now.
Yes.
I know the voice.
I will call you later when you finish.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
All right. iPhone Precious. Must see iPhone Precious. Please, can you unmute? I'll take 3 more and.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is that I have an Instagram account I just opened. It's a business account and we haven't officially launched yet. So I was wondering what kind of ad I'm supposed to run. Like, I presume I'm supposed to run a visibility ad first, but I was wondering if I can run that, then simultaneously run a sales ad. And then when I'm doing that, should I use like a custom ad setting or like an Advantage Plus?
Okay, so I think for a business that is just starting, that you haven't launched, the focus should be on creating awareness. So I think you should focus on visibility ad for now. Sales ad might be a bit too early for now because one, you can't even use custom currently because you don't have any data at all that's existing. So, and the custom ads will work based on data. So run your visibility ad. In fact, I expect you to run like a long-term visibility ad so that you can generate the data that will be necessary to do any other type of ad that you might want to. I think for now, focus on visibility ad.
Okay, so approximately like how long? Like a month, 2?
Yeah, a month or 2 is okay. A month or 2, depending on when you decide to launch. Even when you launch, so before launch, you start one. Then when the launch has happened, you do another one to let people know that yes, you've opened and all that.
Okay, all right then. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So let's have the last 3 people. Alexander.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, you mentioned iPhone Precious. I'm iPhone Precious before she said.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. See, please, thank you for the lecture so far. I have issue before I register for this class. One of the agents, she said she wants to set up a prepaid account for me. So after doing that, she said I should try and pay 5,000 naira, of which I did with my card. I was debited, but whenever I check my account, my prepaid balance, the 5,000 naira is not there, of which I've asked her, how am I going to see the balance? She was like, the fault is not from her, it's from Instagram. I was like, should I go to my bank because I've been debited? So I don't know. Or should I create another prepaid account? What do you suggest, please?
Okay, so the thing is, check, this thing is not voodoo now. So it's something of the eyes. Check if your balance is not showing the money is there, then the money should have entered somewhere else. Maybe they funded another account. So check all your accounts, ensure you've confirmed that the money is not on any of your other accounts. If it's not there, then you can reach out to pay you. Look for if she's sure that she really made that payment, look out for pay. You go to Google and search.
No, I made it myself.
And so if you made it yourself, then and you were sure that you were debited and it entered into the account, then maybe you should reach out to pay you. They have an email. I don't know the email. They have one email like that. You can reach out to and they can resolve it and put the money in the account, if actually that money left your account. So I think that answers that. Alexander.
Okay.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you for the good work you are doing for us.
Welcome.
Yeah, please. My issue is I used to have an Instagram account connected to my Facebook page, but I got an issue with the Instagram on third-party right infringement. So Instagram took it out. So I created another Instagram account, but I'm not able to link it to the Facebook account because the old Instagram account that was taken out is still with it. So what's your advice on it, if you have any help to give me?
So what our advice is, in the first instance, once you have, and every vendor should listen to this, once you have an infringement and Instagram has taken down one of your page, it is advisable that you work with a new Facebook account entirely. If you work with the same account, they can trace that and still keep taking down your account. So for you to avoid that issue coming up again, work with a different, once you have a new Facebook account, a new Instagram account, work with another Facebook account. Maybe most likely you can buy a Facebook account or something and then use that, or look for another Facebook account entirely to use. That way, you should be able to.
So the Facebook page, my own ad account is been blocked. So it's my sister's ad account, Facebook page I've taken, and I'm using her ad account. But the Facebook page, I just connected her. She's not I just connected her so I can use the ad account. But that Facebook page, which means the page itself, I have to create another one. But this new Instagram account is a very new one. So which means I have to change the Facebook page.
Yes, you have to.
Right?
You have to.
But the ad account is okay, right?
Yes, the ad account, once the ad account is fine, you can just ensure you have linked the Facebook and the Instagram, but you have to create another one.
Okay.
Right. All right. Rutherford, please, can you unmute? Is Rutherford here?
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, you mentioned that we can use different campaigns when we want to run our ad for different purposes. Okay. Can't we use different ad sets? For example, maybe if I have a different ad set, for each asset, I can target a different audience in a particular ad set, and I target another set of audience in another one in the same campaign as well.
I don't advise it. I don't advise it.
Okay.
See, the thing is, marketing or this running ads thing are in different levels. And I'm not going to complicate it. We try to complicate some of these things. And when we complicate it, we don't see results. Now, somebody sent me a message directly on WhatsApp. And one person was asking, show us how to use 10,000 naira for 3 different ad sets or 5 different ad sets. I said, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because what I don't do personally, I've been doing this for over 10 years. What I don't do personally, I'm not going to. Now, and please mute your mic if you are going to say anything, please. Now, what I do basically is, instead of doing multiple ad sets, create multiple campaigns with different objectives that you want to use. If you want to create multiple campaigns, then you can use a different targeting. Then you can use a different post for each of the different. It's easier that way compared to because if you want to do what you're just saying now, you need to spend more because your budget is going to be split across all the ad sets. So if you don't have money, you don't have 35,000 naira to spend as a daily budget that will be split across the number of ad sets you have, why do you now do it? What's the point? So I think that's my response to that. I'll take the last person tonight. Toss man, I take that person as the last person tonight. I still have I'll take that person as the last person tonight. Quite a lot of people here, so I can't answer everybody now. Okay, Toss man, please can you unmute? Okay. Tunde Sule, can you unmute?
Hello. Yes, hello.
Yeah,
Can you
so
hear me?
go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, thank you, Beasley, for this session. Yeah, so my question for for custom audience and lookalike audience, right?
Yeah.
Can we select lead generation as an objective for custom and audience?
Lead generation. No, I won't advise it. I just thought about it. Lead generation, when you do lead generation, what are you trying to do? You're trying to generate leads. Lead generation is more like I won't call it sales, because you still have a bit of work to do when you generate the leads. So if you generate leads using custom, because the idea of lead generation is to bring in new leads, new people, right? Yeah. Except if your lead generation is to bring in people who are already your existing customers, you want to now bring them in as new leads for a different thing, then maybe it can work. But thinking about it, literally it doesn't really go well when you're trying to do lead generation using a custom audience. I don't know, but you can try it and see. Like advertising, there's really no rule like, oh, you can always try it and see how it works. If it works for you, I think that's fine. And if it does not, then fine as well. All right. So
all right. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello.
Right. This person has been saying hello, hello. Okay, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sorry, just that I want to attend to my baby. Please, my Facebook account, my Facebook account, when I started newly, I used it to run ads and they disabled it, and I've been owing them over 20,000 naira, and it's a prepaid ad account. Please, do you know how I can clear those bills? How to pay off those bills?
Use a dollar card. Go and look for a dollar card. Any bank in Nigeria, look for a dollar card. Use it to clear the bill. It will work.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Great. Okay, so that's about how many I can take tonight.
My question is just short, just one line.
How about content for different levels of the ads?
I can't answer everybody.
Sales or retargeting. What kind of question?
I can't answer everybody.
What kind of content? Sorry.
This your comment and I
can't answer everybody's question.
I've been raising my hand since we started, and you didn't pick me.
I'm not picking. It's based on the number. Please, let's try and understand. I'm not picking. It's based on my.
Nowadays, that's why they're asking now. So me, I'm doing as if I don't know. Since everyone wants to be a phone.
Okay, so I've had to mute the mic. So I'll just say this, please. This thing is like when you are in class and you raise your hand. The person in front will start calling them like that. I can't just mute. I can't just skip people and call every other person. No, please. It's important that we follow that. And I've tried. I mean, this is like 10:33. You know, like I said, the group is going to be there. The group is going to be there after the test. After the test is taken and we know our top 4 students, I will open up the group for people to interact. And my gospel is going to be is in that group. Is going to be able to answer every question, and I'll also be able to answer some questions that I see that okay. But trust me, gospel can answer every question that I can answer. So. So yes, I'll have him there. I'll also be on that group as well to answer questions that people might have. Please, let's understand these things. Some people send me messages directly on my WhatsApp. I can't answer everybody, right? It's not, yeah, you paid for this, but really, there are different levels of payments when you pay for a course. You know, you can't pay to learn a course and you think it gives you access to the person. It doesn't work like that, because I mean, a lot of people just want me to just be everything to them and answer them, give them. No, it doesn't work on that type of, on the kind of payment that you have here. It doesn't work like that, you know. So what I'm going to say is that also, for those who maybe you want to have this question, you want me to be able to answer all your questions, attend to you, you know, there is a chance for you to book a session with me. Now, just like I did in cohort 1, I gave them the chance to book a session with me for 30 minutes. 30-minute session for just 10,000 naira. Now, normally, my 1-hour session is 50,000 naira. You can go on my seller, you can check it. 1-hour session costs 50,000 naira. I think Gospel is here, you can attest to that. But I'm giving you 30 minutes for 10,000 naira. And this is going to only last between today and Tuesday. Between today and Tuesday. The link to book it, I would give it to you. Once you book, you will schedule your day, the day you want. Pick the day and the time you want. Please be available on the day. If you are not available and you don't tell me on time, I would take it as you have done your session. There's nothing like a refund on this. Once you pay, you are taken to the link where you will book. It's a Calendly link. So you book, you choose the date on the calendar you want and the time you want. So between now and Tuesday, you can get, I'll post the link to do that on the group for those who want to do that. 10,000 naira, 30-minute session with me. We can look at anything that we need to look at. Please don't come and be asking questions that are not important. Watch the video first. Implement. When you come to sessions like that, bring the real problem you have. Jonas, it's like when you come to visit a doctor, don't laugh with you. It's not time to go straight to what we need to do. What do you have issues with? How can I help you within that time frame? Because it's 30 seconds. 30 minutes. If you want to do more than 30 minutes, that means it's 20,000 naira you're doing. If you're doing 1 hour, that means it's 20,000 naira you're doing. So that is what I have for us. Then also, there are quite a lot of people that might also want to work with me. Oh, BizLeads, I want you to set up my targeting for me. I want you to like be in charge of it. If we cannot do it in the session for you, you can also pay for us to set up your targeting, but it's more expensive. It's actually 40,000, but we do it. I'll do it for 20,000 for this cohort. I'll do it for 20,000. I didn't do it for cohort 1 because I didn't want that stress. But if you're interested in it, it's 20,000 naira. You can get it done for yourself, right? Then what else? Again, what other things? We have a lot of other things that I might probably just be mentioning on the group. I don't want to take so much of our time. Remember I said that immediately after this class, I'm going to post the link for the test. I'm going to post the link for the test. Now, let me show us how the link works. I'll also send a video. I'll send a video of how to take the test, right? Very simple. You can do it on your phone. You can take it on your laptop, or you can take the test on your phone. Very simple. 10 minutes to take 20 questions. They are easy questions that you can just tick and mark. Just click and then move on to the next question. Move on to the next question, 20 questions. And then immediately you are done, you submit it, you confirm, and then it will take you to where you see your result immediately. You see your result and you see how well you did. I'll also be able to see your result on my back end. Also, when I send you the link, you might have to register. Please register with your correct details. Just name, phone number, and Instagram handle or something like that. Register with your correct details so that we can reach out to you as a winner. Of course, we're going to post all our winners on my Instagram page. And then also know that if you are a winner, you are going to pay for the delivery of your items, right? You're going to pay for the delivery of your items to wherever it is that you want it sent to, okay? I think that's about all the information I have for us. If there are other, yeah, I'll post it on the group. Don't worry. Somebody's saying waiting for question link. Okay, I'll post it on the group. You can answer the questions. We'll pick our winners from there. All right. If there are other questions or other things that you want me to ask, you can book the session between now and Tuesday. After Tuesday, my session is 50,000 naira for 1 hour. And I have people that have booked me 3 times, same amount from UK, same amount. And we do things within that time frame. So you can easily just message. You see Gospel is an admin on that group. You can message him if you have any other, if you want to pay for that offer, but I'll put the link also on the group as well. Okay, I'll put the link also on the group as well. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for your time. Okay, just as we did yesterday, thank you so much for everybody that took a screenshot and they actually sent me, they actually tagged me, posted on their stories and tagged me. You guys are so amazing, right? So how many days do you have to answer the quiz? You have only, once you start, the countdown is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes, you might not have access to it again. So immediately you are ready, don't open it if you're not ready. Once you open it, it will start the time, and then you would have to do the test, okay? So just as we did yesterday, please take your screenshot, and then you can post, tag me, let me know exactly how this class was as well, okay? Let me know exactly how this class was for you, okay? Good. Are you guys done? Done, okay, good. All right, now, so the other thing is, I also want to mention this, that for some of you, one of the things we're trying to do on the platform, the reason why I'm leaving the platform is that I want to compile the amount we are able to make. I didn't do that for cohort 1, but I want to start doing it for cohort 2. So every amount you make from your ads going forward, please take note. How much did you make from this ad? Let me know. We are going to be having it compiled, and we can say, oh, cohort 2 people have been able to make 10 billion naira in sales running ads, right? So I mean, I need some of those statistics. They are very important for us right now. So please, once you start making sales, start getting results, please keep note of it. And within 1 month, I want to know how much you've been able to make on sales. And when you hit those numbers, please send in your reviews, all right? If you are also interested in sending me a video review, please, you are free to do that. If you send me a video review, I will give you a bonus. I have a bonus for you if you send me a video review. Only those that send me a video review. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And I appreciate every one of you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for coming, for joining, for trusting me. I hope that if I say I want to sell something again, you will come here and learn. Of course, I don't have anything to sell again. So this is just all I do. Thank you guys so much. Let's have a great night rest. Have a blessed week. This week, all of us will pack sales in Jesus' name. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.